Welcome to this episode of Healthy Conversations, brought to you by Athens-Limestone Hospital, where we highlight the people, programs, and partnerships shaping healthcare in our community. I'm Susan Claiborne, joined by Karina Farr, and today we're talking about something that's essential at every stage of life, movement. Whether you're just getting started or continuing a lifelong fitness journey, staying active plays a major role in living well. We're joined by Dylan Sharp, exercise physiologist at the Athens-Limestone Wellness Center, to talk about how movement supports overall wellness and how programs like SilverSneakers, group fitness, and community connection help make wellness accessible for all ages. Thank you for being here today, Dylan. We appreciate you taking time away from the Wellness Center to come visit us. And so just to kind of open, maybe tell us a little bit about yourself and what your role is at the Wellness Center.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. Again, my name is Dylan Sharp. I work at the Wellness Center in Athens. I've been there for going on about 6 years now. My current title is called an exercise physiologist. That's kind of like a fancy way of saying like I'm kind of a personal trainer, someone who makes some exercise programs for people. The day in, day out is a lot of, just showing people the facility, writing different programs for people if I have any appointments, going through different exercises, helping people along the way throughout like the day-to-day like operations of stuff. Includes sometimes working the front desk, doing some janitorial type stuff like that. But that's pretty much my current like title and the responsibilities come along with that.
Oh, that's great. It's good to meet you. The Wellness Center, how does that differ from a typical gym that people would join?
So I would say the big differential is just the emphasis on the wellness part of it. It's not so much about like, just trying to get like buff or anything like that, but catering to just the wellness aspects and the different like things that we offer. I know we'll get more into that later probably, but the ability to have like a specific program made for you, to have like different classes that you can do, just the focus on focus on well-being that goes along with the facility and catering to all that. I'd say the thing that separates us the most is that our staff, we all have degrees in exercise science. So we have a very deep background of knowledge based on the different people that may come in that may have a different myriad of like health conditions going on, or being other different things that you would need like a lot of foreknowledge about to be able to help that person, to be able, whether it's writing them a program or helping them with just a direction to, come in and be able to start a healthy lifestyle.
What's the age range at the Wellness Center?
So as far as like members, we might have a member that uses the gym facility that may be 9 years old. But we also have people probably up into their 90s. So we have, the full spectrum of age. And that's plus, we also offer a service of a daycare in the mornings and afternoons, and we'll have, newborns for that. So we offer that service to parents as well.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's more of a full service wellness facility rather than just, join, lift weights, and leave.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's something for everyone there. And it's, I think when they design the facility to help cater to pretty much any need for the community.
Well, I know the Wellness Center has been there for many years, and I know that there's a certain group of clientele who have been coming for many, many years. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of that's contributing to the fact that we have a program we participate in a program called SilverSneakers. Mm-hmm. Could you explain
absolutely.
Just a little bit about what SilverSneakers is?
So the design of SilverSneakers is to help people who they would say 65 or older, and sometimes even people younger than that can qualify for SilverSneakers based on their insurance, and usually it's through Medicare. But the most important for SilverSneakers, they're trying to keep those senior individuals active. They want to give them something socially to be able to do, and just help them overall improve their lifestyles and create and build a healthier lifestyle through classes and through the program itself and the different things that they offer. But specifically, we offer a bunch of SilverSneaker classes, and those are geared toward being low impact, being able to just walk in and have something for somebody who may have never in their entire life been able to or done any physical activity or exercise, but be able to just step in immediately and be able to do something that can help contribute to a healthier lifestyle.
That's interesting. I knew that you had people who came through SilverSneakers to walk the track or use the equipment. I didn't know you had separate classes that were geared towards that age bracket.
Yeah, specifically we have some that will say SilverSneakers on the name. And anybody, somebody who's younger than 65 can come and do those classes. But they're really low impact and they're really good classes. They're very popular. I think recently we had to split a class to another part of our facility to do a second class because it was getting so popular. So it's a great program.
And y'all publish those classes weekly or monthly or?
So we do a monthly schedule.
Monthly schedule, okay.
Yes, and that's available both as a written copy. When you come in the Wellness Center, you can grab that, or you can look on the Facebook page.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have seen that before on Facebook page. So very interesting. Well, I know that they really appreciate that. And I agree, it's not just the exercise part of that as much as it is the socialization too that, contribute to wellness and healthy living all, together. So that's great. So we talked about some of the fitness classes. What are some of the fitness classes that y'all offer there?
So we offer a different wide range of a spectrum of classes like yoga, offer some spin classes, offer classes with weights, offer classes with, stuff like more cardio based, like your dance type classes, offer the SilverSneakers classes, some other low impact classes. So pretty much for like any aspect of fitness, whether you're trying to do like flexibility type stuff, meditational, some like strength, endurance for muscular reasons, cardiovascular. We offer classes that pretty much hit on every aspect of fitness.
And if someone didn't know which class would be best suited for them, is it just they could just talk to any of the staff there and they would help them figure that out?
Yes, we could either give them like a description of what it would be like or what the experience to go in the class would be like. Or also we have, when you look at the schedule of classes, on the back of that there's a description for each class. So it gives a pretty detailed like a walkthrough of what to expect in the class.
Yeah, sounds like it'd be pretty approachable group settings for people who maybe wouldn't be comfortable just going straight to equipment in a gym and lifting. Maybe a group setting would be a good place to start and get that instruction from a professional.
Yeah, I love group classes. Sometimes I find it hard to just go start working on equipment. But speaking about working on equipment, you're talking about y'all kind of make some plans. So what kind of equipment do you have, and kind of, I guess, is that come along with the membership for you to make those plans for them? Because I know that would be very helpful for me, not knowing what I need to start with or what benefits me for my goals.
So first point, so the equipment that we offer a lot of cardiovascular equipment such as ellipticals, treadmills, bikes, a new step, and a couple other different things. We also offer weight equipment like free weights. We offer machines, and we offer a lot of different things like dumbbells and kettlebells, stuff like that. So we have pretty much all the standard gym equipment. As far as the second point, anyone who comes and joins the Wellness Center gets an assessment orientation, and that is kind of like an added bonus of going and signing up, and that will give you the option to be able to walk through the facility. Either me or some other staff member will meet with them, ask them kind of what their goals are, anything that they may want to work on, be able to make sure they're comfortable with all the equipment. We'll go through like piece by piece. There's sometimes where I went through like literally every piece of equipment in the facility with someone, and just making sure that they're comfortable with that. Because a lot of the stuff, if you've never used it, it's kind of foreign. And these appointments gives them a chance to be able to, seamlessly be able to create a workout program. And as well, like the third point of that is we can create a workout program for the individual as we kind of go through it. kind of tailored to their needs, anything that they may have going on, like health-wise, like an injury, something like a workaround. But we, for every person that comes in, we specifically tailor those workouts for them if they want that. So they have that option to be able to, come in and have no foreknowledge of any kind of exercise program or have used any equipment before, and they can, go ahead and start after they have that appointment and be able to, hopefully be ready to tackle that program.
That's a big benefit. I don't know about you, but I've certainly been in the gym before and seen pieces of equipment that I have to watch other people use.
Yes,
And I kind of go, okay.
That's a good way. That's a good way to learn as well.
That's supposed to be.
That's a good way to
Just
learn
hope
as
they're
well.
doing it right.
Yeah, that too. Or like the weights and weight benches, there's so
Yeah.
many options and ways that you can utilize those to target certain areas. And so, that's not something I'm trained in. So again,
Yeah,
sometimes I
absolutely.
am that person that watches everybody else to kind of have an idea of what I want to work on. So that's nice.
Do you have any, say, testimonials, of course, without naming names, of, maybe people or situations that have come in and you've seen them, maybe learn new things, or you've seen their whole kind of outlook change based on prioritizing wellness in their life?
Yeah, absolutely. And those are some of the greatest part of the job is seeing people come in and do that initial appointment, and them being consistent, coming 3 to 4 times a week, maybe 2 to 3 times a week, maybe 1 to 2, and to just see them over time be consistent with it, and then see them both physically how they've changed their lives, or them coming back to me and man, this place has saved my life type of deal. And, and it's not just the coming to the wellness center, but just being active in general and what that can bring to you, and the kind of just what the health and the just the self-esteem and everything that I can give back to you. That's the most rewarding part of the job for sure, is when people come
definitely.
back. And
I think a lot of people focus too much on the aesthetics of working out and trying to look a certain way, but everyone has different goals. Some people, it may just be, I want to be able to get on the floor and play with my grandkids.
Absolutely.
Or, I want to be able to walk around the neighborhood or walk my dog out and about. And I think it's great to have a place where people can come to a professional with those goals and get a plan of how to get there and have actual steps, rather than just trying to figure it out by themselves. I think that's a really great resource for the community, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, it goes without saying some of the other benefits, like you were talking about, not just the physical or the strength, but the mood and socializing, decreasing anxiety. It's just better for your mental health, I guess.
So we talked about in previous episodes, just overall healthy aging and the difference that getting out of the house and doing stuff, the difference that makes in your mind too. Your body.
I think we've all been at those points where it's hard to motivate yourself to go work out, but I don't think anybody really regrets it once they have. So.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
What would you tell to someone that's hesitating to take that first step to get in there? What would be your advice?
I would say, the first step's always the hardest, but just not thinking of, just dwelling in the moment of man, I really don't want to do this. But if you can kind of visualize all the effects of leading a healthier lifestyle and going and being active, and just how it's going to be better for let's just say your lipid profile, maybe that's you're having a problem with your sugar or blood pressure. Maybe you're a little overweight and need to lose some weight. Maybe it's just you just don't feel good or whatnot. You want more energy. Maybe you're dealing with not having great balance or great strength. And there's specifically exercising can help with those things. But the biggest thing is you have to take that first step, and you have to take that first step to be able to exercise, and then be consistent with that would be the next step. And if you can, visualize and go out and act on that, it's just going to bring so many benefits to you or to that individual. And that's what I would encourage them.
Yeah, I appreciate you brought out the fact about balance too, because I know that's something I have personally noticed. I had an illness for a while that kept me from kind of being as active as I generally try to be. And that was one of the things I noticed was my balance was not in my strength. You know, I'd stub my feet and kind of trip and have to catch myself and things like that. And I know my daughters even kind of made that comment about, Mom, what's wrong with you? And I was like, I don't know. But, you know, as soon as I kind of got back to being more active, that just went away. And I thought back to that and I thought, that is definitely what that was. And I don't know if it's because of the muscle strength or whatever it is that kind of impacts balance. But not being active certainly does impact your balance.
Yeah. You don't realize how important balance is until you have issues with it.
Yeah.
And it's just so vital. There's a lot of people day in, day out. And, you know, like some people that I like do personal training with that, you know, I specifically hone in on balancing and being able to, you know, get around, help prevent falls, because that's such an important thing to focus on.
Yeah. And I sleep better. I sleep better after I've exercised or if I've ate
absolutely.
my day.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely seem to sleep better. So.
Yeah.
And the endorphins.
Yeah.
Your mood is automatically better.
Yeah, I am. I'm in a better mood for sure.
too.
And I'm less likely to eat bad after I've exercised.
There you go.
You know, there's just something conscious about
an
you.
added
Just don't really
benefit.
want the fried food after you worked. So I can understand that. So I know to learn more, the Wellness Center is on the hospital's website, but like you said, the Wellness Center has its own Facebook, social media also, that people can find out about classes or get information about the Wellness Center. And I believe y'all have also upgraded maybe the membership, like being able to pay online or being able to auto pay and some things like that have kind of been in the last several months to make it more efficient for your clients that come to the Wellness Center.
Yes.
So for people to learn more, that's where they need to go. Your Facebook page and online, or give a call and stop by, right?
Yeah, I always recommend coming in and taking a tour, being able to, you know, see everything that we have to offer, being able to just talk kind of one-on-one in person, and then kind of, you know, see if we fit the needs of the person, what they're looking for in a facility or whatnot.
And you have a walking track indoors. I don't think a lot of people know that. I didn't realize they had a walking track in there around the equipment.
Yeah, got a walking track. We have a sauna in each locker room.
The indoor walking track is nice for parents with little ones too.
Yes.
It's raining outside and you can't go on a normal walk outside.
Yes, absolutely.
Let 'em
And there's a window that looks right into the play care room that, you know, the parents can go and like look in and make sure like their child's
They're okay.
not
They're not throwing a fit.
Yeah, they're okay.
You can work out for another 15 minutes. They're fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, all ages.
All ages. What are the hours of the Wellness Center?
So we're a 24-hour facility, so you can come in at any time with a key card with your membership. But we are staffed from 5 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Saturday.
Okay. That's good to know. Well, do you have any other questions?
I think that covers it. I think I need to go take a tour.
Yeah.
personally.
I love the fact it has the big windows too. There's a lot of natural light that comes in there through the main
I think it's
fitness
definitely
area.
an underutilized facility in the city. As popular as they are, and there's still so many more people that I think need to hear about it. And
Anything else that you'd like to share?
I don't think so. I appreciate you having me on for sure, and I'm glad I was able to talk about the Wellness Center, kind of share some of the things that we do on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I'm glad we could share that too, because I don't know that everybody knows that we have a Wellness Center, so many new people moving into the area. But again, it's been there for a while, and there are a lot of very loyal members of the Wellness Center. I recognize the cars and the faces quite often. So, well, thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us about the Wellness Center.
And thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us for this energizing episode of Healthy Conversations. A big thanks to Dylan Sharp for sharing with us how staying active can truly be a lifelong habit, and how the Athens-Limestone Wellness Center meets you wherever you are on that journey. From strength training to social wellness, from SilverSneakers to simply showing up, it all adds up to better health and a stronger community. Stay moving, stay encouraged, and remember, wellness isn't one size fits all. It's for every age, every ability, and every day. I'm Susan Claiborne. Thanks for listening, and as always, be the difference.